girl Nubian. So today's video is about coping with cancer, coping with that cancer diagnosis. So I just wanted to come on and talk about that. Coping with cancer will be actually different for every individual, but the overall thing I guess we want to talk about is how to get through it. Being told that you have cancer. First of all, just know that a cancer diagnosis is not always a death sentence. So you don't have to look at, oh, I just was diagnosed with cancer, I'm gonna die. That's not always the case. So just stay positive as best you can. It is a blow, and you are entitled to grieve. I mean, you just had something to invade your space, and it's trying to take over your space and become the number one honcho in the party. So yeah, you have the right to grieve the diagnosis, and but don't let it keep you down. The most important thing is to be positive and to think positive and to be strong. I know for me that was one of the things, and I'm sorry if I keep looking like because I look at myself instead of looking at the eye of the camera, but I don't know, this is what I do. So I'm sorry if it looks weird or I look like I'm cross-eyed or whatever. It's because I'm looking at myself instead of looking at the eye of the camera. It just feels weird talking up here instead of right here. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, I know for me, with dealing with my diagnosis, I knew that I had to be strong, and it wasn't so much like strong for everyone around me. I mean, I had my first diagnosis, that was in 2011, and I was 33, and I had at that time my child was in middle school. I think she was in 7th grade, and I think for me, it was not only being strong for my daughter and my child, and my family around me, but it was also to be strong for me, as well, for me. And and it came natural. It comes natural for me because I come from a line of very strong-willed people, and I say people, whether it's men or women. I sat and I watched my father. He had lupus, and I seen his struggle with it, and I saw his strength. I saw his fight every day, how he fought, and the strength in that. I have 2 grandmothers. One is passed now, but to watch them both with diabetes and have strokes, and my one grandma that passed away, she also was shot, and everything, to see their strength and the endurance and how they kept going and going, out of the circumstances that you thought they wouldn't have made it through, they made it through. And even though my one grandma is deceased now, but she fought up until she was in her 80s when she passed. But multiple strokes and everything, and also, like I said, being shot, like, she survived. My grandfathers, I watched them, one with cancer and the other with Alzheimer's, fight when they were told that they was going to die at this particular time, and they fought through it. So as well as, again, my dad, it was many times that the plug was called on him too, and he was like miracles on several occasions. And so, coming from a lineage with that strength, it really empowered me, and I think that's why the strength came so natural. Because a lot of people always say, like, I would never known that you were dealing with this situation when I was currently in it, and even now, because you're so upbeat and everything. Because for me, it's like, I control my universe. I am the co-creator of my life. So there's nothing that's gonna dictate what it's gonna take me. I decide that, you know, at the end of the day. That's my decision, you know, along with God, you know. So it's the fighter in me. So coping with the diagnosis was like, yeah, I'm gonna have my pity party and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get myself together and I'm gonna fight this. And whatever I have to do, I'm gonna fight it. And if it's through death, I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna fight, no matter the outcome. And I just want to encourage women and men that are going through anything in life, whether it's cancer or any other diagnosis or just any circumstances, know that you can get through it and you will get through it. It's all in that mindset, and it's all in your will. It's easier said than done, but as you plant that seed, nothing you know, nothing grows overnight. It's time. Just continue to manicure it, continue to nurture it, that seed that you have planted, and trust me, it will produce you the harvest that you seek, especially with good intentions and with love. So for me, that's the nutshell of coping with cancer. Again, like I said, everyone will go through their own way of coping, and that's pretty much how I was able to get through coping with cancer. Not only that, you know, my family, when I tell you, I am so blessed to have the soul family that I have, to have been gifted into this life with the people and the family that I have. You know, they are so supportive, and you know, whatever you go through, your family goes through too, especially the ones that have emotionally invested. They have emotionally invested in you, so it is going to impact them the same way, and they don't want to see you hurt. And so to see their strength and to have their encouragement, to have their support with my friends, you know, it's great to have that support around you. But when all else fails, it all depends on you. You know, you getting yourself through, you picking yourself up and doing whatever it is that you have to do, whether it's meditating, whether it's praying, going outside, becoming grounded, you know, with nature, just being grateful every day for the life that you see, for the love that you get to give and receive, you know. So I just encourage you to stay positive, to know that all is well and all shall be well. Until the next one, I'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and thumbs up and share my videos, and I'll be back with another one.